The Vikings, those fierce warriors from Scandinavia, are famed for their impressive voyages. From the icy fjords of Norway to the sunny shores of Sicily, they navigated vast distances without modern tools. How did they do it? Their secret lies in a deep understanding of the natural world. They were keen observers, using the sun, stars, sea, and even animals as their compass and map. Imagine a Viking longship, its prow cutting through the waves, guided by the stars. These daring seafarers possessed an intimate knowledge of the sea and sky. They embarked on daring expeditions, discovering new lands and leaving their mark on history. Their navigational skills were key to their success, allowing them to navigate the treacherous North Atlantic and beyond. Their voyages were not mere acts of chance. They were calculated journeys, meticulously planned using the tools and knowledge passed down through generations. These intrepid explorers left an indelible mark on history, expanding trade routes, founding settlements, and shaping the destinies of nations. The Vikings possessed an innate ability to read the heavens. The sun, their constant companion during their summer voyages, played a crucial role in their navigation. By observing its arc across the sky, they could determine their direction. The rising sun indicated east, the setting sun west. They knew that the sun reached its highest point at midday, indicating south. At night, the stars twinkled like celestial guides. The Vikings memorized the positions of constellations, using them as fixed points in the vast expanse of the night sky. Polaris, the North Star, held particular importance. It remains almost stationary in the sky, always pointing north. By aligning their ships with Polaris, they could maintain a consistent course even on the darkest nights. The Vikings' understanding of celestial navigation was remarkably accurate. They could estimate latitude based on the height of the sun or specific stars above the horizon. While they may not have had a modern understanding of longitude, their ability to maintain a consistent course using celestial bodies allowed for remarkably accurate navigation. The Vikings didn't rely solely on naked eye observations. They also developed ingenious tools to aid their navigation. One such tool was the sun compass, a simple yet effective device. It consisted of a wooden disc marked with concentric circles representing the points of a compass. At the center of the disc stood a gnomon, a vertical pin that cast a shadow when exposed to sunlight. By observing the direction and length of the shadow cast by the gnomon on the marked surface of the disc, the Vikings could determine their direction with remarkable accuracy. The sun compass was particularly useful on cloudy days when the sun's position was obscured. The use of the sun compass highlights the Vikings' ingenuity and their ability to combine their knowledge of the natural world with practical tools. This simple device allowed them to navigate with confidence, even when the sun played hide-and-seek behind the clouds. The Vikings were not just sky watchers, but also keen observers of the sea itself. They developed a deep understanding of ocean currents and tides, using them to their advantage. They learned to identify different currents by their temperature, color, and the types of seaweed they carried. They knew that certain currents flowed in predictable patterns, carrying them towards their destinations. Similarly, the Vikings understood the cyclical nature of tides. They used this knowledge to navigate shallow waters, time their landings, and even gain an advantage in battle. By observing the subtle cues of the ocean, the Vikings were able to navigate with remarkable precision. They knew that the sea, just like the sky, held the keys to successful navigation. Their ability to read the waves and currents was a testament to their intimate relationship with the ocean. The Vikings' navigational prowess extended beyond celestial bodies and ocean currents. They were also keen observers of animal behavior, using it to their advantage. Seabirds, particularly those that returned to land at night, served as valuable indicators of nearby coastlines. The Vikings knew that the presence of seabirds meant land was near, even if it was not yet visible on the horizon. Similarly, the sight of whales offered valuable navigational cues. Whales often traveled along specific migration routes, following currents and food sources. By observing the movements of these marine creatures, the Vikings could gain a better understanding of their own position and potential hazards. The Vikings' use of animal behavior in navigation highlights their deep connection with the natural world and their ability to utilize every available resource to their advantage. The sagas, those epic tales of Viking adventures, provide fascinating glimpses into their navigational practices. These stories, passed down orally for generations before being written down, recount daring voyages, fierce battles, and the discovery of new lands. The saga of Eric the Red, for example, describes his journey from Iceland to Greenland. The saga mentions how Eric used the stars to guide his ship and how he relied on the knowledge of currents and winds to navigate the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic. Similarly, the saga of the Greenlanders tells of a voyage to Vinland, a land believed to be North America. The saga describes how the Vikings used the position of the sun and the prevalence of certain types of wood to orient themselves in this new land. These sagas, though often embellished with fantastical elements, offer valuable insights into the real-life navigational practices of the Vikings. They paint a vivid picture of their courage, their skill, and their deep connection with the sea. Archaeological discoveries have unearthed tangible evidence of the Vikings' navigational prowess. Fragments of sun compasses, crafted from wood or bone, have been found at various Viking-age sites. These artifacts provide concrete proof of the Vikings' use of this ingenious tool. Furthermore, the discovery of portable sundials used to measure time and determine latitude further supports the notion that the Vikings possessed a sophisticated understanding of celestial navigation. The design of their ships, too, speaks volumes about their navigational skills. Viking longships, with their shallow drafts and versatile sails, were designed to navigate both open ocean and shallow rivers. These ships were fast, maneuverable, and capable of withstanding harsh weather conditions, a testament to the Vikings' shipbuilding skills and their intimate knowledge of the sea. The Vikings' exceptional navigational skills had a profound impact on their history. They enabled them to embark on daring voyages of exploration, expansion, and trade. They sailed across the North Atlantic, reaching Iceland, Greenland, and even North America centuries before Columbus. Their navigational prowess allowed them to establish trade routes spanning vast distances, connecting Scandinavia with the Byzantine Empire in the east and the Abbasid Caliphate in the south. Their voyages of exploration led to the discovery and settlement of new lands, expanding their world and leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. The Vikings' legacy as skilled navigators is undeniable. Their ability to read the sea and the sky allowed them to conquer vast distances, explore new frontiers, and leave an enduring impact on the world. The Vikings, those intrepid explorers of the sea, navigated vast distances without the aid of modern tools. They relied on their keen observation of the natural world, their ingenious tools, and their deep understanding of the sea and sky. From the sun and stars to the waves and wildlife, they used every available resource to guide their way. Their navigational skills were not merely a means to an end. They were a testament to their courage, their ingenuity, and their profound connection with the natural world. The Vikings' voyages of exploration, expansion, and trade left an indelible mark on history, shaping the destinies of nations and expanding the boundaries of the known world. They were, without a doubt, masters of the open ocean,